Well, today I'm still at it, and I just want to make it brief. Now, I live in a state where the people do believe in assuming that they have a right to false credit. This state claims Pepsi, Pepsi, Pepsi. They claim Pepsi Cola as something that they did. And there are women who try to exist permanently in a state of car, always living in their cars. They drive in this state over and over around the highway, and they seem to only exist in their cars. Now, I know there's no sense in it. This state claims every single thing. The people, let's just put it this way, let me make some sense. Your state does not claim the credit, the people of your state claims the credit. And if the people of your state don't understand what anything is about, they just claim the credit because they think it makes them smart. But if you test them, they seem to not understand what is going on or what it means. So for years I've heard that there's all kinds of bad credit and credit identity and false credit, and that seems to be true. But the people of the state, there's certain white males who they definitely seem to know what they're talking about. There's no doubt in my mind that some of them, they know what they're talking about. And they'll sing songs like riding around in my automobile, dun 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 dun. And the older people seem to be like, yeah, that makes sense. And the older women of this state, some of them, they think they made sense because they remember that song and they made sense then. But today, there are women who believe that this is some kind of state of car to achieve. Now, I've already written a poem, 50 States, and it's various states of mind. And there are women who, for some reason, for years, they have been living and existing in their car. And I don't know what they're achieving, because to me, you should never spend 13 years trying to educate your family or your friends by trying to do something that is extremely extreme. You know, it's not amazing to me that human beings have children on this earth and are responsible for having children. It's not amazing to me. It is only amazing when you are a human being, like say you are a human being who, for whatever reason, is chosen to go through experiences that are similar to the experiences the character Jesus or Jesus in the Bible experienced. Those are various states of hell. And when you are chosen to go through various states of hell, then you emerge into the light of the world. You will then be amazed and perceive that something so natural and common is indeed a miracle. But you would probably have been through the bowels of hell before you emerged. So many people do not think that having children is a miracle, nor do they think that protecting the home, or not even protecting the home, but the home being an important place. You know, the home has always been an important place for human beings who raise children. And children have always come from human beings, and probably will always come from human beings if they are to continue on this earth. This is no, Scully science, Scully and Mulder science, and I'm making a reference to a kind of science fiction detective TV show that was popular with the character Scully and Mulder, because for some reason they had this mistaken notion that there will be clones in the future and human beings will not be carrying their own children like they have always done. but they would leave it to some kind of military scientific hospital and other matters of nonsense. My point is that there are people in this backward state that obviously understand what's going on. That's like, yeah, that's a bunch of BS. That's a bunch of BS, and I can't, that's part of, and because we have censors that say, don't say the bullshit, they want you to say BS. If you can't say motherfucker, you gotta say MF. They can't say bullshit, you gotta say BS. So that's part of the BS. Well, anyway, it's pretty obvious to a lot of people. It doesn't take rocket scientists to realize that women aren't really supposed to exist in a state of car. And I don't care what state you're in, what state of the United States you think you're in. You're not supposed to exist in a state of car. But anyway, it's not obvious yet. It's obvious to a whole lot of people. It'd be irritating. It has been a great irritation to the people of this state. Their extreme behavior is extremely illogical. And I don't know why they do it. But, I don't know. It's something that I recommend Zen in the Art of Motorcycle Maintenance as a book. No, I have not finished reading it. And I am being honest. And I think a lot of people who tried to read it will probably most likely agree that they have not finished reading it either. Nor have I finished reading the Holy Bible. But there are things in it that I would recommend other people read and think about. But do I recommend that other people in the certain states of the United States of America are the United States of America, US of A? Do I recommend that they try to exist on some kind of motorcycle state for 13 years? Not really. It seems really stupid to do. But there are people who try to do it. That's all I can say. I am not joking. For whatever reason, some people try to stay and exist on their motorcycle. There are women in certain states who try to stay and exist in their car. And that is extreme behavior. Maybe only their family can understand them. And this is very different from when I remember youth culture being to get out of the house, to meet other young people, and to try different things. And normally it didn't take 13 years before they tried more traditional things like family and having a home or going back to their parents' home. Because almost all of the people in this backward state and other backward states were indeed raised by parents in a home. I have nothing else to say. This is so obvious. I don't know what's wrong with them. I don't. And good day.